Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media. And I'm going to be doing the Maker's Collage Prompt 23. Don't know why I put a line. I don't know why that looks like a B. Oh, there's a line there and I put the 3, that's why. So the prompts are something that is green, something springy. I actually, you think spring demeaning the season, which definitely could be. But I did see somebody use springs, the coil springs. Thread or a piece of fabric, a receipt, washi tape, and the bonus is something with holes. So I'm going to start with my piece of fabric, which I'm going to try to turn into something springy. So I'm going to try to make sort of a tulip. There's a little bit of a shape in here that could be sort of a tulip. So I'm kind of following that and see what happens. It's not the color of the piece underneath here, but flowers don't try to match their surroundings. So there's that. Plus, if I'm thinking spring this season, the first signs of spring are almost always purple and yellow. So I thought that this purple fabric might be fun. And then I was going to just make the petals, but then I started actually seeing a flower, a tulip kind of a flower, in the pattern, so that I could actually just make, a tulip. Could even make 2. I could make them different colors. Ooh, let's look in here real quick. Could do more than one flower. That one has flowers on it. I'll need something for the stem too. I could just use this as the stem and the leaves. If I had more of that paper, it'd be good. But I don't. I think I'd have to print it. And my computer, excuse me, is upstairs. Or I could even do, I'm thinking of using this though. I think I'll mess up my, and then I'm going to make like some tulip leaves. Like just kind of, it's almost like fabric too. So it won't be as tall maybe, but try to make a bigger one here. So I free cut. Not everybody can do that. I am someone that is, well, I guess because I'm okay with what I come up with. It's not because I'm really great at it. I'm just like, yeah, that works. So I've got my something green here. And my topic basically is going to be something springy. And then I've got my tulip there. I mean, we could just have the tulip be like the star of the show. So still need a receipt and some washi tape. I have somewhere around here, I have some receipts, some old vintage receipts. Or I'll see, hold on, I'm going to look and see what the desk can come up with. Or these are like tickets, and a ticket is a sort of a receipt. Oh, you know what? We're going to go with something a little different, I think, because I have these stamps, and I think one of them says received, but I'm not sure. Due date. Received, right here. I'm going to use that stamp. That's sort of a receipt in a way. All right, so we got that. Let's see. So receipt, we're going to use that stamp. We got fabric, something green, something springy, and some washi tape. Well, the flower is going to be springy. And washi tape, where did it go? I mean, I've got a whole box of it, but let's see what's in here. We've got that. Oh, I had, where'd it go? arrow washi tape, which I actually think I might like to use some of that. This purple washi tape would bring in some of that purple again. Okay. Okay. Now I want to do something in the background that'll be collage-y, right? And I can use whatever I want. So as I've got the something springy, I've got the receipt, I've got the fabric, got washi tape now, and something green. So anything else is just bonus. I can just add to it, have fun with it. And yeah, let's just tear this. Go that way. So the green, no, but then the words are upside down. It doesn't matter. It's just background. The words can be upside down. The big one on the bottom. All right, let's see. I was playing with the, what if, take some tissue paper, just a couple of pieces of tissue paper, and ink them up with some yellow and green. Then, because we've already got the purple with the washi tape and the flower, and yellow and green are the other colors that you would see. Peeled paint. So I've got the scattered straw and some peeled paint here. And kind of get that wet. Let it all do its thing. just do it. Just now it's apparently this is not a good getting wet kind of a tissue paper. But I don't know. And then I might do some, I should have used the wet strength. Probably would have been a little better. I'm going to dry that in a minute. But first, I'm going to do some blue for some sky, I think. And might just do a little collage in the background there. Hey, Art Carlisle painted tissue paper. I'm just going to spray the heck out of it, apparently. Blue. Uncharted Mariner would be a little strong. I want like the speckled egg. Didn't I have the speckled egg out yesterday? Maybe not. Speckled, I don't want a dark blue. I want a light blue. Could have sworn I had speckled, oh here. I want this like speckled egg blue. Oh yeah, it's empty. I just, you know what? That's all right. You know why? Because I also have it in a distress. There we go. I have it here. I probably have it as a refill too. I'm not sure exactly how to do it as a refill in this. Although I could add some water to that and that would at least fill it up a little bit. Do I have a speckled egg? Uncharted Mariner, speckled egg. It's archival though. So what I might do, I mean that would be interesting, wouldn't it? It just won't have the same thing happening. It won't move around as much. I mean it'll still move around some because there's some of the 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I counted to 10 as I squirted that in case I need to know for future. And then there's like this much water in here. I'm going to use about half of that, I think. Hey, counted to 10 for that too. That almost filled it up. Hey, we'll see what happens. Hey is for horses, better for cows. Pigs don't eat it because they don't know how. It's very light. I feel like it could use, but maybe we want it light. I don't know. I might add a little bit more of this because I added a lot of water. Whew, that's some smell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe it'll be, maybe that was just what was in the, shake it up. Ooh, 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 shake it up. Then, look at it, even gets a little bit speckled because just, oh wait, that's the oxide. I didn't want the oxide. That's all right. A little bit of, oh, don't want it that way. That's practically an oxide. Where's my Uncharted Mariner? Don't know. Let's just do the balmy night. We're feeling a little balmy right now. Even though we want it light, just going to make a mess with it. And it's going to fall apart anyway, I'm sure. So, because, you know, just making a mess. Just going to clean it all up. It'll dry lighter, so I'm not too concerned. See, this tissue paper is practically like actual tissues. Just saying. All right, that piece is cool. I'm going to dry these. I know there was 2 pieces. Where's the other piece? It's attached. So, yeah, if you're wondering if you can ink up some tissue paper, you could try. Good luck with that. All right, I'm going to dry these and I'll be back. All right, to make my life a little bit easier, I'm going to use my golden gel matte medium, but you could use glue stick. You can use whatever you want. And I'm just going to put some on there. I like it in the bottle. It just makes it a little bit easier for getting it out and just spreading it where I want it. And then I'm going to take little bits of that tissue paper and just glue it on, hither and yither and yon, and overlap it some. And it turned out fairly nice color. Might start with some larger pieces and then continue adding smaller pieces, or I may, there we go, there we go. So doing the tissue, it does help to do it like a decoupage way, where you do the glue underneath and on top. So not a bad way to collage. And if you want your tissue paper to not rip, use a stronger tissue paper. Mine was just what was, see, the trash floor sometimes giveth. Sometimes I get stuff from the trash floor. Sometimes I give stuff to the trash floor. I just call it a trash. It's stuff that can be recycled. It's just stuff lands on the floor from my world. From my desk, which is my world. From this, I know somebody said that my desk is like Mary Poppins' bag, which I thought was funny. Because there's always, you know, always finding stuff on there. And really, the most fun way, funnest is right, because fun is one syllable. It sounds weird though, doesn't it? I think the funnest way to collage is with some matte medium and a brush. And you just have fun with it. You just, whoops, going off the side a little bit. That's all right. I'm just making a nice little springy, bigger blade of grass sticking out the top there, maybe. Maybe. More little blades of grass coming up, maybe. Oh, I should put the blades of grass after I put this guy, though, huh? That would make more sense. So we'll leave a little bit of green out. And this is probably now covered in green ink because, you know, it's water soluble. It's gonna leave some colors. All right, I'm gonna just do a section at a time here. In this, I might just do, let's see, do a big piece, couple big pieces first. And the white is sort of cloudy. Then I'll come back in with some greens afterwards. Yeah, the blue, whatever, one of the blues I used definitely was water soluble. Most stuff. Wrinkles, rips, I'm not bothered. Should I be bothered? Nobody told me that I should be, so I'm gonna not be. I don't always do collage like this. This book is just, you know, whatever is floating my boat that day, apparently. You never know what you're going to get around here. Sometimes you get collage like actual, like legit, this is you know, how you might do collage. Not just gluing papers down, but actually like making a scene with collage. You know, like Eric Carle, except for, well, I guess my flowers collaged a little bit too. I don't mind that that's a little bit ripped off on the edges and whatnot. Whoops. All right. Bring in some green for right here. I'm going to wait till it dries to cut off that edge, I think. And just bring this green to cover where that was, like that. I was going to do some leaves, wasn't I? But I'm not bothered about it. There we go. Bring the green up into the blue a little bit. I think now I need to dry this. So this one, I guess I've decided is just going to be one side. This is kind of fun though. I kind of don't know if I want to cover that. So I might just leave that because I've got more than enough pages for the whole year here. So I might just leave this as it is, but I might, maybe I'll like add some color to it here and there. It's a little confusing because there's the duck and the fish and then there's skulls. I don't know. We're going to consider it springy. I might just color bits of it. Maybe do a little bit of doodling. I don't. Ooh, I should do some doodling on the. All right, let me dry this and then see where I go next. Okay. It's really kind of a dark sky, which you do get in spring because it does rain a lot. So maybe the dark sky is springy. But I want to bring in some brightness, so I'm going to use this. Oh, and I also put a layer of, sorry about that, clear gesso over, so that if I do want to do some doodling, it strengthens the tissue a little bit. But for right now, I'm going to see how this does, this received stamp. Which is my receipt of sorts. I'm going to come over here and down here, maybe a little bit up. Don't know why I'm doing that, but anyway. Alright, I'm just going to have to press the book up into it. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm weird. I like even numbers. So I don't always do 3. That's just me. And let's see, work on our flower. Where's our flower? You know what? Oh, there it is. I thought I lost this for a second. I was thinking of backing it with, I had a piece that I have ripped. I also have this here, which I thought would brighten the background a little bit. So I thought I'd do a little collage behind the flower. But I've already lost one of the pieces. Well, it got some ink on it, and I must have moved it because I did get some overspray on it. Where? Oh, here it is. I was going to say, but I thought the overspray would be kind of cool, actually. Oh, see, yeah, that's okay if the green is, and the blue is up. Oh, yeah, there we go. If I make that so that the green line ends at the grass line, that might be kind of cool. All right, I am going to ink it a little bit. So I'm doing collage on collage on collage. Got my collaged flower and my collaged, you know, just some little bit of background collage, layering collage here. And it actually won't matter. I can put that on the bottom. The glue. I'll use some art glitter glue for this. Yeah, I thought it was pretty clever, the person that used the springs for something springy. That was not even the first place where my mind went to. I feel like these all are crooked, but if I do that, we'll just imagine it's not. I'm going to try to straighten up my, right there. I meant for that to be over more so the 8 would show. Oh, okay. Apparently, art glitter glue doesn't want to stick to the clear gesso quite as much. There we go. And do this. So I hope everybody is well. You can tell by my voice I'm still coming out of it a little bit, but I'm just feeling so much better. And not coughing nearly as much. And the cough I have is pretty productive, if you know what I mean. So, now let's see. Do I want him over to the right a little bit? So I wanted the 8 to show, though. Alright, I think I will put this right on the line, but I'm not going to center the flower itself. Right above, it's going to be a little off-center. A little off-kilter, like me. So I'll have it like come off like to the side one way or the other. A little bit. I still want the 8 to show though. There we go. Well, it is going to be, well, it is. That's only because I don't want that sharp line there. Art glitter glue, do you think? Should we use that for this? Could use tacky glue. That would work as well. All right, here goes snuffing. Snuffing. Hold on, I don't want to forget this bee. I got a little bee over here. I'm grabbing some of the glue page so that I don't get art glitter glue everywhere. And then I'm probably going to do something stupid like use my finger to spread this out so that the glue doesn't seep through the fabric in a weird wonky way. And then fingers crossed it'll stay. Just want to make sure that covers that. There we go. So there's our piece of fabric. And we got green, couple things of green, don't we? Let's get that off of the fingers before it eats into my skin or something like that. Doesn't really matter. Well, that sort of... All right, go ahead and put this back. Attempt to put that back. And art glitter glue, art glitter glue. This is art glitter glue. It doesn't have the label anymore. It didn't have the label when I put the paper on there. I just covered it with paper because it was looking pretty gross. And then I also, did some Mod Podge over it, hopefully to protect it. But it's already getting wrinkled, but that's just probably because that's what it was like underneath. Let your light shine, people. I don't know why I put that on the top, but I did. It is what it is. All right, that I'm going to connect down at the bottom. This leaf, I would have made my leaf taller, but I had already cut up my paper and put it on a collage. So, yeah, I even used a piece of collage for the collage. Oh, my goodness. All right, now I might want to... I'm thinking about lining the flower. That's what I'm thinking of doing. So here goes nothing. So, yep, just going to outline the flower with a Posca pen. Just kind of getting it right up to the edge. Almost to the edge. Not perfect. It's just going to be perfectly imperfect. And this part too. So Posca pen, if you're new to mixed media, is a pen which holds acrylic paint so that you can draw with paint, because I would not find this easy to do with a brush. I actually find it quite difficult to do with a brush. So there is our flower. We've got the fabric, the green, receipt, fabric, green, receipt, something green, fabric, springy, thread, receipt, washi tape. That's what we're missing, washi tape. That I should have done before. Where did my washi tape do? I had that one and I had a purple one. There it is. Thought I'd bring some purple down to the bottom in some places here and there. Maybe they'll kind of resemble the purple hyacinth, just be like an abstract of what the purple hyacinth might be. If I were, because you know that grows up in the spring too. See, there's your, oh, I'm going to do another piece. Where, I don't know. Well, see, now we're to, maybe back here. Behind that leaf a little bit. Right now, this is weird. It's disconnected. That's the problem. I want to kind of somehow connect it to the, somehow, not that way though. Let's see. But that piece there, I really only have to put one piece. I don't have to put 3 pieces. I don't have to put, I only need 1 piece of washi tape. I'll see how this looks. If I like it, then we'll keep it. Might have to glue it in there, but for it to stay, there we go. Little piece sticking out of there. I have ink all over my hands now. Probably had ink on my hands even before I started because I refilled my coffee ink yesterday. And it was something. It's juicy now, the ink pad is, but you know. I got coffee ink all over my fingers, so that's going to take and it was it's permanent, so it's going to take some time. Oh, probably could have done something around him to make that gray around him not so gray, but that's all right. We get bees in the spring. He's headed to the flowers. The fleurs. Where the cover to my, the fleurs? It's le fleurs, right? Le fleur. All right, do I want to do anything else? I'm thinking I do, but I don't have my white, any white markers. Where'd the silver one go? Oh, and I did want to use a little bit of that other washi tape. It's brown. There's the brown on the bee. So, let's see. I need my arrows to go same direction on the, well, no I don't, but. There we go, a little piece there, which just brings his brown down a little bit. How now, brown cow? I think that's it. I just want that one piece of the arrow because I've got all the purple. I got too much purple now, right? Which, this is the purple I think I don't like. Whoops. Well, it doesn't like me either. That's why I didn't glue them down yet. So now we have our triangle of purple. We have... Okay, so yeah, we got our washi tape now. Got our green. What are our prompts? Something that is green, something springy. Which, you know, either we got our dark, gloomy, cloudy, rainy days. Threads are a piece of fabric. This is a piece of fabric. A receipt, I used my stamp that says received on it, which would have been a receipt in the day. It's from Grossman's, I think. I had another stamp in that set that said Grossman's. Washi tape and bonus something with holes, which I don't know, don't feel like doing the bonus, I don't think. Let's see. I feel like there's something. Yeah, you know what? I might just go ahead and just do little bits of rain. Nah, I don't know. We'll just do some little lines here and there. And then we might also just do some doodling. You have to do it, when you do bumps, you have to do at least 3. So they're not boobies. If you do 2, it's going to be look like boobies. Even if you do your little rainbow thing, your little other ones in the middle, you don't want to end up with boobies. Well, all right, Eddie, I hear ya. On your doodling and your drawing, you might not want boobies. Could I say boobies more times? At least it's not a swear word, right? All right, so there's 5 over there. Maybe we'll do, we'll see if we're like kind of signifying clouds, and we could have them be from the top. I mean, they're not clouds, they're just a doodle. But they could sort of be like a cloud. Let's see. You need me to do it in the 3rd place, don't you? Fine, I'll put 1. Little molehill. Yes, I know. I know, Gail, you hate moles. 1 little molehill down there to make our triangle. Let's see, what else? I want more doodling, but I don't know where to go with it. I don't want to overwhelm it with doodling. That's the thing. Let me see. Where'd that card go? I had a card, a scraper card. Ooh, you know what I really like the look of? Somebody had used, I think it was, she used it on ink, right? What's her name? You know who I'm talking about. Let's try it with the white. Louisa. I'm going to do this way because I don't need them super long, I don't think. Just bring in a little bit more white. It's not showing. Maybe it'll show down here more. Sorta. Kinda, sorta, almost shows. See, now my B is down, and I don't want to get it on him necessarily. Also wasn't going to go all the way down with it either, but don't know. Just thought go a couple places with it and see what happens. It's sort of a weird random doodle. It's just getting little bits of white in there. Alright, it seems to be doing it on different sides, different ways. Because it's just so dark. I just want to brighten it up a little bit, I guess. Put a little bit of white. See, we don't like when there's white from the original page, but we do like to add some white, right? We're weird like that. See, when I was going to use the card, I was kind of going to do like a crosshatch thing, which I still might do, but with a different color. Also need to find the card that I had, you know, not more than 10 minutes ago, sitting on my desk, doing its thing. Oh well. You get a little birdie. Nope, keep trying to put that bird on stuff. It's not working. All right, well, there it is. There is my collage for March for the Makers Creative Collab. I hope you like it. I mean, we've got our little golfer flower. Get it? Because he's got like the golf pants as his knee. Yeah. I'm a little weird sometimes. Anyway, I hope you all have a delightful day and know that I love you. Bye-bye.